Hi, my name is Sandy, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know that I posted a few videos that you've liked, random videos, me polishing my nails and me playing with my animals and my granddaughter and different things. But I've never been really consistent with anything. And, you know, when I started my YouTube channel way back when, I did it not so much because, well, I wanted to be like everybody else and thought I was going to make all this money off it, or I was going to advertise something, or I was going to do something. When I first started my YouTube channel, I started it just random, horsing around, and wanted to try something different. So I did it. Um, I haven't really been too consistent with it, but that's because I've had a lot on my plate and a lot of things going on. And I kind of tend to bounce around a lot. Let's see. Well, over the last year, since I started the channel, and I've thrown out a couple of videos here and there last summer, I have wrote a book. This is my book. It's called Grovelin, The Next Generation. I have been very busy with that beautiful little girl that you've seen in some of my videos, my granddaughter. Spending time with her and watching her grow. She's 3 years old now, by the way, and she's getting quite big. And I've just been living my life and taking things one day at a time. Now that I'm getting further along, I've decided maybe it's time I start dedicating a little more time to my page and doing a little bit more with it. My goal all along was to use my YouTube page for my books because, like I said, this is my first book. I just wrote this book. It just came out in January, and it's my pride and joy. I've always wanted to write since I was young, but I've never been able to sit still long enough to do it. It seems like life always caught up with me. I have 5 kids, 3 girls, 2 boys. So yeah, life was busy. I never seemed to have a spare moment. And when I did, well, I took advantage of it, like any good parent would. But now that the kids are grown and they have lives of their own, and I finally have time, I sit back and I don't quite know what to do with myself anymore. So I have been doing yoga and practicing that. Um, been spending time with my granddaughter. I have been volunteering at the animal shelter. Let's see. I've been a foster parent for a few animals, mainly dogs, little dogs. One of which my next door neighbor now has, and the thing never stops yapping. But I'm happy for it, and I'm happy for her because she really likes the dog. But anyway, I've been more focused lately on writing my book. So if you want a copy of this book, by the way, it's on Amazon. You can buy it on Amazon, or you can go to Kindle because it is on Kindle Unlimited. And for every page that you read, I guess I get a kickback from that. Not really sure. It wasn't out for making a whole lot of money. I didn't think that I would become a millionaire overnight from writing a book. I wrote this book because it was something that I've always wanted to do, and I just, like I said, never found the time to do it. And now I found time to do it. So I wrote the book. Um, I enjoyed writing it, and I thought the book was good. I've had a lot of people come back and say that they felt like maybe I didn't put enough oomph into it. I didn't explain my characters very well or very much about them, and they'd like to know more about them. Um, well, this isn't the only book that I'm writing. There's going to be a part two and even a part three to this book. That's why this book is smaller, is because this was just the first book. I wanted to see if people would be interested in this, like I am. I mean, everybody writes about werewolves and all kinds of fantasy things, like vampires and this, that, and everything else. So I came up with an ingenious idea, all of my own, and I decided to mix some of them. You know, throw a little of this, a little of that in there, and see what I came out with. And that's how I created Molly. Molly is the main character of this book. It was just something that I was playing around with. And me, I like it. So I can promise that in my next book, the next book's going to be bigger. It's not going to be just 118 pages and 12 chapters. The next one will be more chapters and more pages and a lot more words and a lot more. But this was only my starter, just to get my feet wet, I guess you'd say, like some people say. But I need you to remember that this is not only the only thing that I have going on in my life. I mean, I do my yoga. Um, I try to walk and exercise. Like I said, I have 5 kids, and my children are everywhere. I have one in New York and one in North Carolina, and I have one in Virginia, and I have 2 out here. You know, like a lot of people, my kids are spread out. So, you know, I try FaceTiming with them and spending time with them. And then during the summers, I'll try to plan at least a few weeks where I can go and visit this one, or I go and I see that one. And I try to make this whirlwind trip around the whole, you know, and go and see everybody. So I don't always have time to just sit around. You know, I like making little videos, like me painting my nails. By the way, they're purple this time. Or, you know, me out walking, or me exercising, or doing stuff like that. And I'm going to start making videos again, and I'm going to post them on here. I know a lot of people, this isn't their kind of thing, but it's just something that I want to do. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I really don't. This is something I feel like I want to do. Just like writing my book. That was something I wanted to do. Like working at the shelter and, you know, fostering animals. That's something I like to do. I don't try to make anybody like me. You know, I try to be a good person. Don't turn anybody away. And I just do what I can. If you're interested in maybe finding out more about me, or seeing more of my videos that I'm going to put out, or reading my book, which I would really love, my book is on Amazon. It's for sale. Or you can go on Kindle Unlimited if you have a Kindle and read it there. That would make me very happy. So I hope that you'll follow along with me. Maybe watch some more of my videos I'm going to put out. Read my book. Get to know who I am as a person. And judge me later. But alright, I think this video is already getting out there, and well, you know, I don't usually talk this much, so my sitting here in front of the camera is something new, something different, but I'm going to go ahead and post it. So I hope you go and you find my book. I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope you follow along. And maybe we can be better friends.